My name's Wade Overgard. I'm with Ellington Congregational Church in Ellington, Connecticut, and I serve as treasurer. Our church goes way back to 1733 when it was founded. And while we've had a number of main buildings, some have burnt down way in the past, over a century ago. Our main building now that we use is 110 years old. It was completed in 1916. Our church is the only congregational church in the town of Ellington, and we presently have 289 members, and our weekly attendance is roughly 75 people. We've been with the insurance board since 2018, so that'll be 8 years now. And we initially moved because they offered a better premium, but we've been very happy with the service and have maintained the relationship since then. In fact, this year, on the advice of our broker, Michael Kraus, we also moved our workers' compensation coverage to the insurance board. So we've consolidated all the insurance coverages with the insurance board. I describe it as excellent. They're always available for a call, and they return my correspondence promptly, which I really love because not everybody does that. They also provide sound advice on coverage needs that we have. We haven't been static. We've tweaked our coverage as required or needed. And they offer ideas on ways that potentially reduce premiums, giving us options and what the premium change might be with that. In some, I'd call it a great working relationship. Well, fortunately, we haven't had to file a claim. However, we did have a situation where we had some damage that was a result of our organ blower motor smoldering a little bit. And it did create a little bit of smoke in the sanctuary and left a lingering smell. So we had plenty of questions for our agent about what does it all mean, what the insurance coverage might be or may not be, what options would they recommend. And I think they really provided sound, prompt, timely advice, which I really appreciated. So to me, that was a moment when I'd say the agent was especially helpful and went above and beyond. It was really helpful to have them available to walk us through an unprecedented situation that we've never had to deal with before. Or I personally use the webinars. And just to put it in context, as treasurer in our church, I report to the board of trustees who are responsible for managing the finances as well as the building operations. And so by taking these webinars, and I've taken one or two, and I found them very helpful in better understanding issues that we might confront or ways or ideas to mitigate potential risk exposures. And so it's been really helpful. And I also like the webinars also because it gives me an opportunity to hear about issues that other churches may be facing. So while we don't have that particular issue, it's good to have a good panorama of what the church communities are facing as far as insurance exposures and risks. The support that we've received from the agent has just been great. And the premiums are reasonable in my view. So it's nice to know that we have experts really taking care of us and watching our backs. So I've had great experiences with Michael Kraus and his team, and I would recommend them to other churches.